Hey, good afternoon, dears. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Hope I am audible. And yeah, I hope you are enjoying your holiday on this during a mid of this week. So I can see, and there was a new faces in the. All I can see is a Uday is a old person here. So apart from that, I can see a lot of new faces. So you will call. So I usually do a live streams during a market hours um, every day. But the last 2 weeks was fully occupied. I not even concentrate more on my trading. And hope you know that STMP is also going. So I need to concentrate more on the mentees group. So I don't find any time to enter into um, a live stream during the market hours. So that's the reason I couldn't connect any session. So I thought of doing today's session maybe for 1 hour to more than 1 hour. No problem. I'm all available today. So the idea is, sorry, to discuss more about that we are actually training, including all the setups and the principles and other things. So most of you have started trading BYF trade setup, and and I hope some of you know about other setups as well. I can see a couple of person here who attended STMP batch also. So to this community and the channel, let me give the quick introduction about the system which I'm trading. So this system does not require any indicator. This system does not require any chart patterns. The system is not about a technical analysis and the fundamental analysis which you usually see in the YouTube's books and other articles as well. It is um, it doesn't require, so all it requires is a plain candlestick chart and the logical way of applying your your approach into the system. So these are the two things which you need to trade. It don't require anything. It requires your attention, it requires your discipline, it requires your patience. So the system has been developed including all these things because I always believe in, see, initial days I'll tell you what happened. I tried multiple things. I started with indicators, failed. I started learning about the price action chart patterns, failed. I started again. I come to learn about leading indicators, lagging indicators, and all these stuff. So nothing worked for me. So nothing was good at those times. So I decided not to do all these things, not to keep in the chart. So I decided I eliminated all that. All still I consider the indicators and patterns are unnecessary things because the market is a full of uncertainty, which means no one have 100% idea where the market will go. Take anything. It all depends on crowd sentiment. It all depends on the crowd. Who are the crowd? Like you, trader, or the crowd. So the collective people are taking their decision in the market, and they keep sending their command to the exchange like buy or a sell. If there is a more number of buy orders, price will started moving up. If there is a more number of sell orders at a particular time, the price started move down. This is a basic mechanism of the stock market. Take any market. It is not about only NSE or a BSE. Take any exchange. So this is the basic. This is the mechanism of the market. I worked uh, I worked in a DFM market, Dubai Financial Market, as IT consultant. I'm not a part of any trading community there. I was working in the back end team of the system application and all those things. I manage the people there. So the exchange, that is like a DFM is same like a NSE of Dubai. So I usually interact with the head of or IT director of DFM. So their primary goal is of the primary goal of that stock exchange is only one thing. So they want to provide uninterrupted services for the buyers and sellers, or which means the traders. Whatever the number of the orders they are received, the system should not go down. It should handle all those orders, and that is what their expectation would be, and that is what every stock market will or every exchange will expect, right? So the indicators, it is not about a patterns or anything. So it is about a behaviorism of the crowd, how crowd is behaving, how collective people are behaving at a particular point of time, and that creates a more decision. If more decision towards a buy order, price move up. If more decision towards a sell order, the price will move down. So this is the basic, and this is the core of logical trading system. Understanding these few things, right? So unlike other trading approach, I literally don't have anything to show. I promise, I don't have anything apart from a clean, plain. I really don't have anything like their moving average is coming there, MACD is going there, but not nothing. So I believe these indicators are a complete illusion. So they are giving us signals based on the price movement. Take any indicator in your trading platform, any indicator, and go to the formula and how it was developed. Most of the indicators were developed by fetching the details of open, close, high, low of the price based on the time you're using, right? So these are the most common things which used by the indicators, and every formula someone discovered, they some indicators or came to market few years back, maybe 10 years back. I think I'm seeing it a lot of things now. So I'm seeing a lot of YouTubes, a lot of posters regarding this one, central pivot point. People are so fascinating about that. I mean, particularly in India, for last couple of years or last 1 year, I'm seeing most of the things in Twitter or any other social media. But the CPR was originally coined by, I think, back in 2009 or 10. So it was very famous. It was very famous in the westernized or Western stock markets, or maybe in the APAC and Middle East. And I think nowadays it comes to India, and it's like boom, yeah. I actually traded a CPR. It doesn't mean that I'm a hater of a CPR. I traded CPR. So the time when I realize I want to exit from, or I want to ignore all the indicators, I decided ignoring CPR as well. I don't have any personal or central pivot points, just an indicator. And what indicator is direct? Go to his book or go to his any article in the internet. Take how it works. It works just by taking high, low, close, open of the price, and they'll plot in. They plot some sort of lines, and people believe that these lines will work. And see, there was a multiple reason they are giving from the Frank Ochoa's point of view. When I started to ignore all the indicators, I even ignore the CPR as well. I mean, that was back in 2015, the way before the people started using it in, at least the way before it got famous in India. Let me show you one more interesting study. Let's go back to TradingView. Okay, so this is an FT. So let me go back and take a 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minute. This is a 5 minute chart. All right, this is a 5 minute. So what I'm doing is, let me hide the price. I don't know where the price is actually heading. Okay, so let's do one thing. This practice, or let's do this experiment. Let me take a horizontal. I'm marking it randomly. Okay, randomly in my chart. I don't have any formula or I don't have any calculation here. Let me mark here some random points. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, let me enable the candles. So if I started trading these lines, believe me, 50%, at least 50%, I'll get a winning accuracy. If I consider this zone will act as a support or resistance, it will act. Can I give you one point? Look at this. So this is the line which I drawn blindly. I don't have a candlestick here. The price comes here, it reversed and fall down, and again price comes here, it reversed, and after that gap down. So I can interpret with a lot of different things. Look, after the fall, the price reversed at this point. I can give multiple things with this blind lines. Look at this. Earlier, it was on March. See, price reverse here, price took a support, price took a support, price took a reversal, price took a support. If we go back, I think price is not traded. Yeah, okay. Look at this. On February, there was a couple of support. It was a resistance. It was a support. It was a support. See, it keeps going. It keeps going. All right. So after, see, this was a study happened. Okay. See, I'm not discovered this. I'm not invented this. See, one of my mentors showed this way, uh, and I was really amazed with this. See, whatever the lines you draw blindly in your chart, it will act as a support or resistance. If you ask me what is the logic of marking these lines, I really just marked blindly without even having a candles, not even in the NFT. If you can take any chart, just hide your candles and start marking the zones, whatever the zones you want to mark, or whatever the lines you want to mark, and go back and back test. Take a back test. Take a back test of 1 year, 2 year, 10 year. Go back. I don't have any problem. Most of the time, you will get a positive expectancy in the system. Do you think do you need indicator? Do you think do you need any other fancy stuffs like CPR, fancy stuff like Fibonacci or Gann levels? Definitely, you don't need. You can do it blindly, right? You can do it blindly. This is the one particular reason. After saying this kind of things in my chat, I applied this in many chat in my early days. I opened SBI, I opened Reliance, I mark the chart blindly. That will act. That will act as a support or resistance, maybe at some point. And it will also find a tops and bottoms most of the time. But what is the logic? Next time, how I will draw these lines? Okay. So, and people argue for this is a leading indicator. It will not change. It will not change throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. Yes, it will not change. But the crowd sentiment will change. The people behaviorism will change. These lines won't change. These lines stick to that. So if PDH and PDL, which previous day and previous day low, will not change for the next day. It will be like that. Same point. But do you think the people behavior and the sentiment will be same during when the price reached your previous day high and previous day low? No. The zones will be same. The levels will be the same. Behavior will be different. So what we can do? So how most of the people are approaching the chart and approaching in their with the belief, like most of the people will think, I'm not pinpoint anyone, but I'm talking about the majority of the people, which I'm talking to them. So at least in the month I could talk. I'm talking almost more the new traders. So based on that understanding, I'm telling you. So most of the people believe that whenever the price rejects from previous day low, they look for long. Same applies for previous day high. Whenever they see some rejection is happening at the PDH, they always think the price will fall. So it may happen. I'm not denying that that will not happen. It may happen. First time, the morning, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, the percent reaches the previous day high and it falls. All right. So what happened, or what will be the next time, at least for a 2 o'clock or 2:30, the price again reaches the previous day high. What it can do? So can we expect the same thing to happen? Because of the previous day high is there, or because of the pivot point is there, or because of any other stuff, any other things are there. It can do anything, right? It can price move up, or it price can move down because of the sentiments of the crowd, because of the behaviorism of the people. So we should not think that these lines are leading lines, so the price will definitely react. There is not a necessary for the price to react at these zones. They may react, they may not react. Then how we can trade? There comes the logical trading system. As I every time sending a message or explaining this, we let other traders to take their decision. We let others to take their decision. Let them let them fight with them and let them do whatever they want. And we'll look for some setup. What is the setup? Setup is nothing but, see, take a BOF setup as an example. Do you think that is the one of the best setup in this world? No. I don't claim that BOF is one of the best setup I invented. Nothing sort of that. BOF breakout failure setup is a logic. It's a whole logic. If everyone is looking for breakout to be go up, and we expect for, or we look for, what if the breakout gets failed? And you know what will be the emotion of those and at that particular time. I hope most of you gone through the BOF trade setup webinar and the videos as well, right? So that is actually a difference. And from my experience, out of a breakouts, at least minimum 50 breakouts will get failed. Which means what? Which means there is a opportunity will get a breakout failure setup. Out of that 50%, 50 trades, we'll get more than 35 trades as a winning trade, which is more than 70 per total trades. On every breakouts, I'm telling you, no one in this world can tell this breakout will go up or this breakout will go down. 50-50 chance at any breakouts, I'm saying. So I will not enter a direct breakout most of the time, but I'll look for the breakout failure setup. And like a breakout failure setup, there was other few setups also, TRBO, BOL, BOS, and 3 swing trend. Other most of the setups are, see, there is nothing in the setup. Like it's a BOF. BOF is a term of a trade setup, but it is actually a logic of making a money from the trapped traders, the traders who entered after a breakout. If the price goes against them, so they started feeling their pain. So you are making money out of their pain. You're taking their essence and you are making a profit. And this is how the whole market works. So it is about taking SLs of other traders. If you're not taking SL of other traders, the other traders will take our SLs. There is it's actually no mercy game, right? So we want to take their SLs, otherwise they will take our SLs. So how we can take your others SLs? By understanding the logic. And there was a question which asked by my mentor during the period of while I'm learning with him. So he asked me the question. So if you want to successful in the market, if you want to make a money from the market, so which group of trader you want to follow? So I said, I want to follow the professional traders, or I want to follow the institutions to make a money. And he asked me the next question. So what do you think these institution traders and the professional traders, where they look for, or which trader they will follow? And I said, I don't think they will follow other traders because they are already institution traders. Why do they want to follow the other traders to make a money or to copy the things? Because they know many things. They know multiple indicators. They know multiple data. So they don't want to chase anyone, or they don't want to follow anyone to make a money because they are already a big hands. That is what I told him. he replied me with this answer. And again, he actually asked me a question. So what do you think about the stock market? So where money goes from where? So I said money goes from retail traders to the professional traders or the big institution, because the retail traders, including us, will take a huge number of losses, and that losses is actually a collective gain of those people. And actually ask me this same again. The market is a zero sum game. 95% of the trader is losing. Almost 5-10% is actually winning. And we all know that the most of the traders who are losing in the market are retail traders. And we know that as a statistic, the traders who are winning in the market is actually professionals or the big institutions. So do you think there is some coincidence in this? Yes, I think I don't understand during that point of time. Maybe I was some 25, 26 on that time, in 2016, 17. I don't understand what he is actually talking. Maybe some of you might feel that what this guy is actually talking. I was in the same scenario during few years back. He actually showed me a different version of the market. To looking at the market, see, most of the losing peoples are retail traders, and the winners are these professional. You can classify them as institution, banks, or whatever you want, right? So if every retailer is following the professional traders strategy, and the professional traders will follow which strategy? I really don't know the answer. He actually told me that these professional traders will look for the retail traders trade. They will actually follow us. I asked why they want to follow us. To trap. That's it. If we got trapped, then what we will do? Retail traders will get emote easily. Out of all the emotions, the pain is the biggest emotion in the trading. If you are happy, the happy is not big. If you are greed, the greed is not big. If you started feeling the pain, if your trade goes against you, if you started feeling the negative things, or if you started feeling, or if you started seeing the losses in your trade, and that emotion will be more stronger than any other emotion. Everyone knows that. You definitely agree with me. If these professional traders or if these institutions finds where the collective retail traders went wrong, which means they could make a money from those kind of trades. To put it very simple example, take a breakout failure setup, because you know that setup very well. So that's the reason I'm keep talking about the same setup, right? So if the people know the traders who entered after the breakout is going to get trapped, and what they will do, they will reverse their trade. If the price goes against them, the traders who went long after a breakout will exit. While exiting, the price falls even faster. After seeing the price fall even faster, the trader who went long before the breakout will also exit, and that will create a more number of sell order, and thus that will push the price even faster down. So who are now at this point, who are all the trapped traders? The person who went long after the breakout, thinking, predicting, hoping the price will go up, right? So those people are trapped traders, and this is think every time it is happening in the market, not only for BOF, for other setups and other concepts or other logic as well. All we see, again, I'm taking example of a BOF. Hope you know the BOF. So BOF is not a big rocket science trade. It is a pure 100% logic, right? You don't have to believe anything blindly. If I give a MACD for you, if I refer a RSI, if I talk about a virgin CPR, if I talk about CPR, Fibonacci, and all the things, it's a kind of a belief, right? Belief I want to share, I want to convey with you, or I want to make you to believe that. But again, the setups, the system which I shared with you all, this is not a belief. It's a logic. There is a whole difference between the belief and the logic, right? If you understand, again, if you understand the BOF setup very well, you will not ask any question to me, because you know what is happening inside there. And once you keep your BOF system as a template, so you can start making your own trade setups without depending anyone, including me. I'm saying you don't have to depend me. That is what all I need. I want people to be independent traders, not a dependent trader, depending others, depending other tools and everything. No, right? This OA data, that data, this data, looking at the global market, lot of things, right? You don't need to do that. You open your chart, find the structure of the market, understand where the people is getting trapped, which traders getting trapped, or which traders going to get trapped. Once you find those information before that happens, you might get a trade. You may ask, how to find these sellers and the buyers are weaker or stronger? Again, I'll give an example in the BYF. Okay, so let us take any example so that it is easy for us to explain and understand. All right, I can see some setup. Just a minute. Okay, hope you all seeing this. So when did it happen? I think it is on April 20. Okay, so what does this actually happen? There was a huge fall down the day before to this day, and there was a full of the price movement, a sideways movement till here. And before coming to the BOF setup, understand what happened in these stages, in these areas. Who are all other traders? There could be two parties, either buyers or sellers. There's no way around. Definitely there is no other participants, only buyers or sellers. If you take a long position, you are a buyer. If you take a short position, you are a seller, right? You can act only the two role in the stock market. You cannot act a third role. There is no third role. So what will be the emotion at these point from the morning? Nothing. Both the party is in a hope. What hope? The sellers expected the price will fall down like yesterday, right? There could be a decision based on anything. I'm not complaining. I'm not arguing any other setups or any other strategies or any other things. That is what the logical trading system edges. Let them take their decision based on anything. Anything that could be based on world market indices, that could be based on any indicators, based on any patterns. What else? Based on any data such as option chain or whatever data, based on their news, based on their tips, whatever. No complaint. There is no point of complaining. There is no point of arguing with other setups and other strategies. Let us make a system out of it. Right? Here, price opened at this point. Where it opened? Here it opened. After a gap up, price falls drastically last day, and here it is open a good gap up. See, it goes to around 36,000. It opened around 36,500, almost 500 points gap up. Now think, what will be the decision of, or what will be the emotions of other players? Who are other players? Apart from you, everyone is other players. Keep it very simple. You don't try to categorize the people. This is a retail traders, this is a hedge fund traders, this is a institution traders. No, we don't know who traded where. If we don't know that point, let's keep the things very simple. Let's keep it as other traders. Right? There was a 500 points gap up. After that, the price not moved anywhere. It is actually trading in this whole range. Right? There is no setup. I don't see this. I don't call this as a BOL, BOS, TRBO, BOF till at least 12 o'clock. I don't see till 12 o'clock. There is no setups. No setups formed based on, I'm talking about a logical system. So till 12 o'clock or till 12:30, you can keep 12:30 or 1, there is no setup. So till this time, what happened? I'm not telling that no one has made a money before 1 o'clock. Maybe a lot of traders made a money. A lot of traders made a loss, but we don't enter into the trade. Why? Because nothing clear. There is no point of entering. Okay. So before we looking at the setups and how to trade, we need to understand how we can sit till 1 o'clock without taking a trade. Right? It is easy for anyone to take a trade. If you have a money in your trading account, if you know how to buy and how to sell, you can do trading tomorrow morning 9:15. No one in this world can stop you. The easiest thing in the stock market is trading, because you have money, you know how to buy and sell. You have a system, you have a internet, you have a broker account. You can start doing a trading. No one can stop you. But you can talk to traders, or you can talk to yourself, or you can talk to your community. Can a trader can sit quietly without doing anything till 1 o'clock or till 2 o'clock, till 3 o'clock on a whole day? Can we sit quietly without doing anything? It will work. Sitting quietly will actually work. See, maybe you are a full-time trader. I'm a full-time trader now, at least for a few last year, from the last year. That doesn't mean I want to trade for each and every swings that is happening in the market. I definitely know I cannot capture all the moves in the market. I 100% agree. I'm not a trader who trades for each and everything which is happening in the chart. No, I always trade only a few things in the market. Most of the time, if you look if you talk to me, I'll sit ideal, or I'll talk to the STMP people, STMP group on the whole day, or I'll take a walk, I'll go outside. keeping some alert here and there wherever I expect some trades set up. Okay, so let's come at this point. So what happens till 1 o'clock? It was a hope. The hope is the thing which is happening in the market. What hope? There could be a two hope most of the time. There is a two hope can build in the market. I'll take this as an example. After a big gap up, the buyers are expected this gap up will sustain and the price will move further up. So what? So this could be their decision. This could be their hope, right? Based on anything, based on any indicators, data, their news or whatever. So what they will do? They'll start buying the position, right? Expecting the gap up will sustain and the price will move up, right? The buyers here, buyers here, buyers here, buyers here. Yeah, they will do. They'll expect the price will go above. At the same time, what will be the seller's emotion and decision? It was a huge rally fall yesterday, and the price were not sustained after a gap up open. So they believe or they'll predict the price will fall down further. So what they will do? So they will start selling the position. At this point, at this zone, within the range of 400, 500 points range till 1 o'clock, what happened? What happened? The hope was actually building, a total hope. What is a hope? Hope is nothing but both buyers and sellers are doing a transaction each other happily, right? And take any indicator, I'm not naming it, take most of the indicators, trend following indicators or whatever on this day, most of the indicators will give you the false signal. Why false signal? I'm not complaining that the indicators are built in a such a way that it gives you a long signal while the price is moving here. The people will go long, immediately fail. They will go irritate, right? And the price again fall down. And what the indicators will do? Oh, it will give the sell signal. Some moving average cross, RSI, MACD, whatever you can take most of the time. It will give you a short signal. And people expect this fall will happen. They will enter into the end and immediately it will got failure. Right? Both will happen. Indicators will give signals at the middle of this area. It will not give a tops and bottoms. It will give you the long here, it will give you the short here. Whatever it gives, it gives at middle of somewhere. Right? Already people are in a hope. Hope of what? Price will move up or move down. Anything. And now the people started feeling frustrated. Why frustrated? Before taking or before considering other traders' mindset, put yourself in this situation. I always put myself in the charts and think about my emotion, and that could be a collective emotion of most of the people because retailers think in the most common way. Your thinking and my thinking would be the most common way in the most of the time. We all think that everyone, all the retailers will think in the some different. See, most of the time whenever the emotion gets stronger, we'll think in the same way. Okay, so I'll put myself in this situation. If I go long, my SL hit, what will be my emotion? I started feeling the frustration. Again, I'll go short here. My SL would have hit here at this point. Again, what I will do? This frustration is building inside me, right? So does it feel the same for other traders also? Most likely, more likely. The sideways trend day, most of the people will take a trade during at this point, at middle of this area. And unfortunately, The 70% or 75% of the days are sideways. Some 3-4 days in the month could be a trending day. Most of the day could be like this. And the most of the day people will start feeling their pains or start feeling the frustration over this point. Am I right? So what happened at this area? After 1 o'clock or at 1 o'clock, what is happening at this place? It's a kind of BOF setup, right? Buyers tried pushing the price up. They cannot. I'm not claiming this as a 100% very, very good BOF. No, it is not a 100% good BOF. If it is a good BOF, this momentum will be very, very huge. Because of this, it is actually very, very small BOF. The momentum is a bit weak. Why? The reason is very simple. Consider this, it's a kind of a BOF setup. The people who went long over this area, when the price reversed against to them, what they will do? They started exiting from their long position. How they can exit from their long position? If you're entering a long somewhere at this point or this point, whatever the point you're doing, if you want to exit, how you can exit? You can exit only by punching the sell order. Sell order is nothing but fall. And if you ask me where the price will go at this place or this place, I don't know. I don't really know. This is 50-50%. If you ask me, the price may go up or the price may go down anywhere. I'm not going to bet at this point. 50% of the time I may win. 50% I may lose. If something is 50-50%, and that is not a trading. If we bet for a 50-50%, we don't need any analysis. We don't need any mentor. We don't need any class. We don't need any analysis. We don't literally need anything. After this candle, there could be a two chance. One, the price will go up or go down. After any candles, you can bet for a buy or a sell. 50% win, 50% lose. Right? So same applies here. At this point, it's 50-50. I don't know where the price will go up or go down. At this point, I don't know. This point, I don't know. But this area, I know. Why? Because of it's a trading zone. It's one of our trading zone, the day high, and it was a huge fall at this point. It is actually show that there was the sellers are actively present in those area, and because of this, I'm not going to short here. I'll wait for the price reversal to happen against the buyers. If that happens, I'll enter into the trade. And that makes a push till here. All right. This push happened. So the price reached at this point with slow momentum. It's not a very, very good momentum. Right? Weak sellers. Okay. So now price at this candle. Okay, let's take this one. What is the time? Around 150 candle. At this pin bar candle, this is a 3-minute. Okay. At this candle, anyone in this world or any trader who is trading this chart will know the price will fall down or reverse. Anyone knows it. Again, it's a 50-50%. If you say it will fall down 50%, I can say it will go up. We both have a chance of 50% win. Either you will win or I'll win. Because of this time, the price goes in my way. I cannot claim, see, how I told you, the price will go here and up. I cannot claim that. I cannot take a credit. And because of the price is falling down, you cannot take your credit the price is going as per your analysis. It is actually 50-50 percentage. Then how we can trade it? Look for a logic. The sellers tried of breaking this area. This is our trading zone, right? Not one of our trading zone. And if you want to understand what is a trading zones, I think I have explained very detailedly in a BWF setup video. You can, I recommend you to watch again if you want. Price tried, the sellers are tried. Sellers couldn't breach this. See, I'm not in a surprise. I'm not in a surprise. The sellers couldn't push the price down because I already found it was a weak sellers. They tried, they failed. They tried, they failed. They tried, they failed. The question is very simple. If sellers cannot push the price down, if sellers are getting weaker, then who will take control? Who will take control? Very, very simple. If sellers cannot push the price down, the buyers will take control and push the price up. And this is first this is the logic. This is the core. This is the basic. If sellers cannot push the price down, buyers will push the price up. If buyers cannot push the price up, sellers will push down. This is a maximum, the thing that in the market, it will happen. There is no other point. There is no other way. Price can move in only two directions, either up or a down. You can name it from different name as per your understanding. You can call it as an accumulation, markup, markdown, uptrend, downtrend, narrow range, sideways, whatever. But at last, how price moves? Price moves up or down. That's it. Either 1 point up or 1 point down, or 1,000 points up or 1,000 points down. It is two direction. First of all, it is a two direction. And here, sellers could not push the price down. First attempt. What is that? We call as a BOF. Breakout. Here breakout. Here failure. Right? Breakout, failure. What is this? Again they tried, failed. What is this? Again they tried, failed. Can we call this as a first attempt and a second attempt failure? So do not memorize. Do not try to mug up the things. Understand the logic. See, sellers cannot push the price down. First point. That the sellers were weak. BOF setup formed, which shows the sellers were weak. They attempted one more time, failed. They attempted one more time, failed. Couple of times the sellers were failed. Then who will take control? If sellers fail, who will take control? If it is a not short trade, then what trade? It is a long trade. So first, before you're taking a trade, before you're entering a right trade, first you eliminate the wrong trade. Think inverse. Invert the things. It is easy to choose your right direction trade when you eliminate your wrong direction trade. Right? If people are looking for where to enter, you just look for where not to enter. Which side you don't want to enter. After seeing this point, after seeing this thing, do you think we will enter in a short trade? First, do you think we will enter in a short trade? Impossible. Impossible, we will not enter a short trade here. At any point, at any given point, after 1 o'clock, at this area, this whole area, I will not enter short. Which means what? Very simple. I eliminated wrong direction trade. Forget about you're entering this trade, your order gets filled, or your rally, your ride this trend 400. That is a secondary thing. First, you will not enter wrong direction. if you eliminate your wrong direction trade for multiple times in the week, you will end up with right direction trades most of the time. Even if you ended up with the right direction trade, that doesn't mean that you will take all your trades. Sometimes we'll miss it due to various reasons. Due to internet slow, we'll miss it. Due to the price jumps before order gets filled, we miss. If we go for some walk, or if we go for bathroom and washroom and we'll come back, the price will move. So those times, these are all included. These are all included on trading, right? The first point is, whatever happens and these area, you will not enter a short. If you not enter a short, your internet was good, you're sitting in your relaxed condition, your mindset is good, everything under the sun was under favorable condition, your physics is okay, your mentally is okay, then what you will do? There is only one thing is left, that you want to enter into the long trade. If long gets triggered, if your long position gets triggered, the price will move up. And then why price moves up? Next question. Why price move up till here? Because the people who entered short from this point to this point, everyone got trapped. Right? Everyone got trapped. Where these people's SL? Above here, above here, above here, above here, always. Most of the time, people will keep their SLs above. So if price comes against to them, what they will do? They will exit. How the short traders exit? That creates a more push from the buyers. Till where we all know that if you enter a long here, this could be a first target, this could be a second target. So first target. So the idea is, before finding your favorable entry direction, eliminate your wrong direction. Both look same, right? Both look same, but there is a huge difference. Where there is a huge difference while you're trading. This could be a very, very good edge once you followed correctly. Not only for a BOF, for all the setups and all the things. I'm not commenting anything on your indicator based, on any setups based. I think I have some few charts for the whole last week I have taken. We can discuss all these charts. I don't have any problem. This is the chart, yesterday's chart. It was a dry day. But the expectation is very simple. I always want to eliminate wrong side trades. Do this practice for a few days or a few weeks, you will feel better. Before finding your right trades, try to eliminate your wrong trades. See, once you eliminate the wrong trades, there is only one chance. We don't have multiple choices. Right? We have only two choices, either this or that, either long or a short. So this one we were discussed, was a bit late posting in this message, but while the price coming at this area at 11 o'clock or 11:30, we discussed in the thing that okay, there could be, we don't want to go for a short now. We eliminated first thing. We eliminated the short trade at this area. As expected, the price move up. I'm not telling that we captured this, right? Capturing is the second thing. Eliminating is the first thing. When you eliminate the wrong trend, see why I'm keep saying the same thing again and again, because these things will go reach your subconscious mind. So the next day while you started trading, these things will come in front of your mind. So this could be a small simple thing, but believe me, this will do some wonder in your trading. Again, at this point, do we look for a long? Definitely not. This looks like a BYF, right? Price tried breaching, but no, it reversed. What? Do we go long here? No. Actually, we don't. We'll go long here. No. But take any indicators. Again, take the indicators where it will give the signal at these in this condition. It will give signals at this area, this whole day. It keep throwing the signal: buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. Every time you will buy, SL hit. Every time you short, SL hit. You'll go frustrated all the day. And the moment you close your system, trading at this point, the price started moving away. This happens to me multiple days and multiple weeks in my life. Early stage. This is not a fault of indicator. This is not a fault of pattern. It's not a fault of data or anyone. I realize this is a fault completely by me. It is my fault. It is my fault of not understanding the reality about the market. So I don't want to complain anyone. I don't want to argue with anyone. I don't want to feel that this is a full stop loss hunting. Yes, it is a stop loss hunting. I know clearly. I accept it. But there is no point of getting emotion for that thing, or there is no point in fighting against them. We cannot do that. Though we are, even if we are trading with a crores, we are just a dust in the market. I strongly believe that. I always consider till my life, I'm just a dust in the stock market. Even I traded with 100 crore or 1000 crores. Maybe in the future, that is a different. I always consider I'm just a dust. There are big sharks and big crocodiles are there. So at this point, we don't look for a shot, escaped, eliminated the wrong side, right? Capturing, if you are, did you ask me, did you capture this? No, I don't want to capture this first of all. And at this point, we don't look for a long. It was a short trade. I was not in my desk at this point for sure. But I know there was a few people who entered a short, considering this a PYF and the price fall. And again, they know how to. I mean, you know how to handle the BOF setup and when the price is at this point. Okay, here comes the important thing. After this whole thing, what is the expectation? So will price move up or move down? Who knows at this point? 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 How we can capture this long? First, stop thinking about the capturing. Think about not entering in the wrong direction. Right? The whole area is a weak sellers. Why it is a weak sellers? Again, I think it takes 2 to 3 years from now if I started explain about weak sellers and weak buyers concept. So let us skip that. So same logic. Once you this area, it's a weak sellers expected up movement, and this area we don't enter into the short. No short here, no short here, no long here, no long at this place. And in between, we don't take any decision. This area, this, no decision. That is all retail traders trading point. Though I'm a retail trader, but I don't think like a retail trader. I will not enter anywhere at this point. I know, but I certainly know that since I traded with lot of indicators and lot of uh, other strategies in my past, I know how people will react during this area. I can feel their emotion. They'll go short, failed. They'll go short, failed. They will go long, failed. They will go long, failed. They'll go short, failed, 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 full of failed. Full frustration were built up. And what, sorry, and what does it happen? Again, I'm not came here to claim that I captured this big rally, this big thing. I didn't capture it. I don't have any shame or I don't have any shy that telling I didn't capture. I don't want to tell that I capture 1,000 points and 2,000 points each and every day. Right? That is not my job. My primary goal is to how I'm not entering into the wrong side direction. Why I'm saying this, keep saying this repeatedly, because if you skip or if you ignore the wrong side direction trade, you will get a good side trade, a right side trade. For example, if you, for out of 10 trades, if you eliminate 5 wrong direction trade, you have another 5 right direction trade. Out of that 5 right direction trade, you will at least, for worst case, you are taking a 2 trades. You are managing to able to take only 2 right direction trade, which means by end of the day or by end of the week or by end of the month, you will be the net profit, and that is why you are trading. I talk the worst case scenarios. I never talk about the best case scenarios in the market. The best thing, you will get it. You will get it easily. And you don't need me or you don't need anyone to show the best thing. But the question is, are you prepared for the worst thing? What is the worst thing? Very, very simple. Very simple things in the market. What you need. As a trader, what you need. To be a profitable trader, to be a good trader, to be a consistent trader, what you need actually. All you need is only 3 things. Only 3 things. If you know these 3 things, you can be a good trader than today. See, I'm not talking about your mindset, your philosophy, your psychology, that is different game that will come later. I'm talking about a pure trading point of view. See, any trader who trades any market, the traders need only 3 things. The location where the trader is entering, the direction where the trader is entering, like long side or short side, and the momentum. Whether he is option buyer or irrespective of what kind of trader he is, he needs a momentum. If he capture a momentum, that saves us from breaking our head. That saves us from the headache things. So only these things. And take all indicators from your trading terminal and categorize into 2. At least 80% of the indicators fall in these 2 categories. It will gives you the location where you want to trade. Take Fibonacci, take Pivot, take Camarilla, take Gann, and what else? Multiple things. It will gives you the location Where do you want to take an entry? Like taking at the pivot, taking at the S1, taking at the R1. And what next? Take other indicators, other category of indicators. Moving average, RSI, MACD, Bollinger Band. These things will give you directions. Which side you want to trade, either long or a short, right? Most of the indicators is give you these kind of signals. Only these things from different names. But what output you're looking out from that indicators or from the patterns or whatever. I'll come to the patterns next. We'll take a few minutes and understand about the why patterns are not so reliable. I'll explain you with very, very good examples. So these are the two things you're actually deriving from these indicators: the location you're entering and the direction you're entering. If you don't believe me, go to your trading terminal and categorize your things. There could be another lot of other varieties like volatility, that index, that index, leave it. But most common used indicators gives you this two information: the location where you're going to enter, the direction where you're going to enter. Do you need this? First of all, so we'll do some reverse engineering thing, reverse thinking, inverse thinking. We know the location where do you want to enter, the location or our edges. Location is our trading zones, which we actually expect the more other traders will come and take their decision. I have explained in that video, the BOF video earlier. You can go find why these locations are more important for other traders and for us as well. And these are the trade location only we look for a trade. And the direction, before we finding the right direction, see, take all the indicators. What it will give you the direction what you want to trade. But we'll do inverse. We'll find out manually which side we don't want to trade. That's it. The two we know we got the two very good informations, the most needed information for the trader. And what's left? Trading execution and management. That's a different part. It takes very long time. All right, so I'm stopping here. So these are the key information you take out from your trading. Keep things very simple. See, complicating the simple things is very, very easy, but simplifying the complicated things is a very, very difficult job. Try to do the difficult job and make your trading simple. I'm not saying it is easy, but make it simple. Once maybe you started practicing for a few months or a few years, it becomes easy. That is a different. But try to make things simple. Simple things will work. Will do some wonder. Again, as I told you in the beginning of the session, I really don't have any fancy stuff to make you appealing and make you feel more comfortable in this trading. It is a totally a boring thing. Maybe most of you might find this session would be a boring, what this guy is talking about for last 1.5 hours. I know that if someone talks in front of me for 1.5 hours, I might feel this thing. This guy is a boring guy. But actually, it is a boring. Trading is actually boring. But I love it. Why? I know I accept or I agreed the most common logical things. And I don't, as I told you, being a full-time trader, I don't worry if I don't get a trade on a whole day. Not necessarily. By end of the day, I open my chart and appreciate myself for not entering in the wrong side trades. I know certainly I cannot capture all the moving things in the chart. And if I'm missing a more number of trades, again I appreciate myself. Why? See, missing the trade is actually I'm following the discipline. No one can miss the trade. As I told you, if I have money in my trading account, if I know how to buy and sell, how I can miss the trade? I can give entry at any point. I can exit entry at any point. There is no point of talking about missing the trade. If I'm missing a couple of trades in a day, I don't take a trade letter point in it. Again, I'll appreciate myself because see, no one is there to appreciate the trader. Most of the families will not know what we guys are doing. Most of our friends will not accept what we are doing. So hardly we'll get some appreciation from the people. So the only thing we can do is we can appreciate ourselves for our taking a right direction of eliminating the wrong directions. Could be a tongue twister. So keep appreciating yourself. Keep eliminating the wrong side trades. And you will be ended up with taking a right side trades after the practice. Very simple things. Right. Now, let me go back and let me show. I think I have explained about the indicator point of view. Let me explain why I'm not a big fanboy of chart patterns. I believe some of you might read this article I have written a few months back. This is our website, Trader World. So, okay. So the question is, are you seeing the correct chart pattern? If I ask you, you'll say yes. If you are a pattern-based trader, I know most of the people are doing a pattern-based, like drawing a trend line, drawing triangles, drawing some different designs. Okay, for myself, I call as a designs, but for each good understanding, I keep the same word, chart patterns. Let's see. See, on Jan 12th this year, I did a quick study with our people, with our Telegram channel people, not outside. So this is a chart, index chart on 12th of Jan, a 3-minute chart. I send this chart, a plain chart, nothing there. I send this chart and ask them to come up with their patterns. What are all the patterns they are seeing in this chart? I send it for 7 to 8 people, but I got a reply from five people. Three were not replied. That is okay. And out of that, the trader one who find this was his understanding about the pattern. He looks like he draws some trend line. He expected there was some reversal happen, and once the trend line broke and a further fall, and again, I don't know how he interpret this, but again, this is what his style of marking. This is what he see in this particular chart. Again, 12th of Jan, same chart. One more reply. Look at this gentleman. I think it's a kind of a channel pattern. So he believes that once the channel was broken, the price moving down, and after that, I don't know why it's going up, but this is what his expectation is. This is how he looked the same chart. One more gentleman. He found some triangle pattern. One more lady. She finds some, it could be a breakout or I don't know what to name it, but this is what a chart I got. And she gave me with explain long stop loss, taking this point, some different kind of pattern. I don't know what is this, but this is what her expectation is, her understanding is. And one more gentleman, he found a regression channel pattern. So now tell me, which one is right, which one is wrong? No one can judge this, right? No one have answer for this. We can argue, we can we can debate this for next 2 days with this, keeping this 4 5 charts. But what is the use? I can ready to debate, but I don't debate. First of all, you can. I know most of the people are ready to debate for this, but there is no use. Even if you win that discussion or if you win the debate, what is the use? The point is, not everyone is seeing the same pattern, but our mind is actually programmed like everyone is seeing the same pattern of what we are seeing. And that is what I actually believe. Take any YouTube videos, take any book, take any article. If someone draw a pattern like this, or someone draw like this trend line, it looks so fascinating. It looks so appealing. Oh, what a trend line, how it works. It looks like a magic. It's all okay. But do you think every other trader is looking at the same pattern of what you are looking? To how many traders you share the same chart and ask them to come up with the same thing? Bit difficult. Every trader will see the same chart in a different angle. So where is the edge? Only we'll ended up with fighting each other. I can see in the social media and the forums. Everyone has their own belief. No one is trading the market. Everyone trading their own belief system. The system. No point in arguing. No point in debating. No point in proving that you are right or I am right. I'm a nobody to judge you. I'm nobody to judge anyone. Same applies you. Again, the question is how we can make use of all these information. See, the market is full of uncertainty, right? And these patterns are subjective to every trader who is looking at this chart, right? Having a subjective knowledge at uncertainty condition is actually a biggest enemy for anyone. We need have we should need some objective things. What is objective things? It is defined, as I told in the beginning of this session. You should know the reality of this mechanism, the simple mechanism of how the game of stock market is working, how this actually designed. It is not a price. It is not just a price movement. Price movement is not a reality. Price moves in the market in your chart because of the net order flow is received by the exchange at a particular time. If there is a more number of buy orders than sell orders, price moves up. If there is a more number of sell orders than buy orders, price moves down. Right? Now what is the reality? Do you think order flow is a reality? Do you think we are going to see some order flow analysis software? No. Order flow will not create automatically in the market. Do you think order flow will comes from Venus or Mars? No. The order flow are created by traders like you and me, and everyone in the stock market as a participants. Again, I'm not categorizing any traders. I don't know, first of all, who are all the traders coming trading here and there. No one knows. So the trader is taking a decision, and that decision leads to order flow, and that order flow creates the price move up or down. What decision the traders are taking? Very simple. Instead of looking from others' angle, you start asking from you. You'll get answer in from yourself. So what decision you took in your last day of trading? I bet 100%. You either decided to buy or you decided to sell. You don't have any option of third. Right? Everyone. Even if I have a 1 lakh in my trading account, I can do the same thing. Even if you have a 10,000 crores in your trading account, you can do only that thing, buy or sell. Do you think you can, because of you are having a 10,000 crores in your account, you can do some different thing? Maybe you can call it as a market order, limit order, cover order, bracket order, but whatever order is, it's actually buy order or sell order. That's it. The name may be different, but the logic is same, right? You are making a decision, either buy or sell. If there is, and you are pushing the buttons, and if exchange receives a more number of buy orders at a certain time than the sell order, the price will move up, and the vice versa. Again, the question is how the traders are taking their decision. Again, before understanding others, let us ask the same question to ourselves. How you are taking your decision? How you took your decision on your last trading day? Why did you buy? Why did you sell? Why did you exit? You buy at 100. Now price is at 200. You exited because you are happy. You made a profit. You exited. You bought at 100. Now price is at 50. What you will do? You will exit. Why? Pain, pressure. You are in a loss, net loss. Again you are exiting. Okay, you are waiting for a 2 o'clock or 2:30 without trading anything. Again you maybe try for one trade. Why? Boredom. Because there is no trade for longer, so let me try taking one or two trades. The boredom emotion. And you are keep trying, you're taking a trade from the morning and failing for 4 5 continuous time. Every time you'll take an entry, every time taking an entry, your SL gets hit. What will be the emotion? You'll go frustrate, right? You frustrate, you know what to do, and that creates what? That makes you to take some decision. Some wise traders will close their trading terminal and walk away for the whole day. But do you think the most of the traders will do the same? No, they will keep fighting with the market. They'll do some reverse trade. See, I'm not talking, I'm not pinpointing anyone. I'm talking about me, the old me. I did all these things. The point is, so these are the emotion. These are the few emotion I'm talking. There are plenty of emotions, but these are the emotion. These emotions actually makes a trader to take a decision. Trader can take only two decisions, either buy or a sell. If there is a more number of buy order than sell orders, price moves up. If there is more number of sell order than buy order, price moves down. What is the reality here? So price movement is a reality, or emotion is a reality. Emotion is obviously a reality. But what is our trade plan? Most of our the trader's trading plan would be either by using indicator on top of price, or drawing some patterns like this on top of price, or deriving some information from the data, or deriving some information from the news that I don't believe it. But the question is, are we trading the reality or the shadows? The person who is trading with indicators or a pattern, I would call them, without any offense, they trade the shadow of shadows. Price is already a shadow, and they are deriving some information from the price and keeping it as an indicator that is actually shadow of shadows. Again, as a disclaimer, I don't have any problem with that. I'm not complaining and I'm not arguing they're right or wrong. Let them trade. I'll ask always to let them trade. Let them take their decision. And we'll take our decision based on their decision. We rather trade the traders than the price. So we don't call ourselves as a technical trader. We don't call ourselves as a price action trader. We call ourselves as a logical traders. And there comes the logical trading system. And this is what I just want to share with you. I think, see, the introduction part itself, it took 1.5 hours for me. I'm very slow. All right. So I think I have some couple of comments here. Flow decision truly will. All right. It's been a 1.5 hour session. So what I will do is, let me stop recording this and we can have a discussion.